Chadden. 1,822.4 miles. I'm so excited. All right, here we are. We took our tent down. That was our home for last night. That little patch of grass served us well. And thumbs up over here, did some video editing. And I went into town for resupply.
Yeah.
So that's some of thumbs ups's. That's some of mine.
Got a little Pal's cheeseburger.
Pal's cheeseburger. Oh, so good. I got me another salad. So excited. And we're gonna hit the trail in a little bit. Hey, hey.
Hello from day 28. This is 4 weeks on trail, and we are hanging out right here at Uncle Johnny's hostel. Last night we camped out, and it was a nice windy evening as we got good rest. But I spent a lot of time catching up on videos because I was sleeping real well this week, and so got some sleep last night. So I was catching up on videos a little bit this morning
through the night. This morning.
You guys might want to edit this.
There we go.
Hey!
Oh no, there he is.
What's up?
Too much.
Too much.
But yeah, so we luckily got videos caught up for this, and which was nice. And now we are kind of Neroing today. We Sweet Twin in town. We got some resupply, and then now
and lunch from Pal's. What?
Yeah, that's right. Got a little burger action. And now we're gonna be catching a shuttle here in about 2 hours. 4 p.m. We're gonna catch a shuttle over and hike about 4 miles in this afternoon.
To a shelter.
Which
will be nice because we're supposed to have some rain.
Yeah, it may have a little rain this evening. So just being in a shelter, which means since we're doing a short day today, it means for a longer day, a few days coming up. We got some big days ahead and some big mountains ahead. So we have, I guess, today to rest up for what's about to be some crazy few days.
Yeah.
So what's nice though is we're heading into the Roan Highlands. And this is a part that I've been looking forward to for a long time. The Grayson Highlands of Virginia are beautiful, but like these Roan Highlands are supposed to be pretty spectacular. So we have some,
and we've both never hiked them.
And we've never hiked them.
No.
So this will be new for us.
Yeah.
And that's going to be pretty. We've seen the ponies before and the Grayson Highlands, but these Roan Highlands.
And you'll see them because we'll see them again, right?
Yeah,
Won't we see
I
the
think
ponies
so.
Again, eventually.
But these Roan Highlands are supposed to be pretty iconic, and they're coming up in the next few days.
Yeah.
So short day today, 4 miles in this evening. We'll get to shelter about dark, and then set up. Probably the only ones there because everyone else hiked on this morning.
Beyond, yeah.
But it's going to be nice because tomorrow we'll have about 20 miles, maybe 21, that we're going to try to push.
We'll see. You'll see.
Up and over some mountains. So we'll see what that looks like. But more than likely going to try to do a big day tomorrow and have our first official 20+ miler.
Yeah.
So it makes a little nervous because we've had some that we've really been over 20, but not officially. So this will be officially over 20 tomorrow if we can pull it off. So.
We use Strava. We might have said that before to log our miles throughout the day, along with just tracking where we start and finish from like the AT on far out. And our Strava has shown more miles than
almost
what
every day.
Strava
says that we're about a mile to, depending on
as
how
far
long
as
we go.
Chiseling away the official AT, we have so many miles, but then it looks like we're actually hiking more in the day.
It seems like every 10 miles we do on the AT,
there's another mile
by far out, probably half a mile.
Oh yeah.
It adds. Right. So if we're doing 20 miles or 19 miles, it's going to be about a mile over. So we'll show 20 on Strava, but. Either way, this will be our official first 20 miler tomorrow if we can pull it off. Yeah. So we're gonna see what we can do.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. We hopefully have some big miles coming up in the days to come. This is kind of our last big stretch before we make the push into Damascus, and we'll try to do that pretty quickly. We're gonna try to have some big days heading on into Damascus. So that's about 150 miles away.
And then I'll get new shoes.
And then she'll
so
get her
I'm
new
gonna earn
shoes.
my new shoes. I'm gonna wear these out.
Wear them down. Well, there's Uncle Johnny's hostel over there. We just caught the shuttle around, and this is where the bridge used to be. You can see it jutting out here, and the AT crossed right here, and now ATC says take the shuttle around. It counts just picking the trail up back right here. So
you can see all the trees all along that were down, and they said that everywhere that there's rocks, there was almost like a thick forest of trees.
Yeah.
On both sides.
There's the old bridge sitting right there where it got washed out. And they say the church, a lot of it was covered up for at least this bottom building and even up to the stone on the church there.
Completely underwater.
Just underwater. This place was washed out and they're in the process of rebuilding. And so far it's looking pretty good. I'm not sure what the status of this bridge will be, but in the meantime, catch the shuttle around. So now we're over here. So we head right over there where you can see the blazes in the trees. Here we go.
So we are just starting our hike, which is this evening, and we're going along the Nalachecki for a while. So we get to kind of see it and hear it. It makes the up more pleasant.
All right, as we're making our way up this little 4-mile jut into the woods for the shelter, thought I'd give you an update. Back there at Uncle Johnny's, I weighed myself and I'm down 40 pounds.
Crazy.
So I'm just, Sweets won't feed me.
Yeah, I'm eating all his snacks.
She's eating all my food. So I'm withering away. And 40 pounds down, but feeling great. I think I still got plenty to lose. So it's not an unhealthy loss, but the pounds are coming off.
Hey, thanks, Eagle Scouts. Daniel Sprinkle. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty nifty bridge. Great job. Much appreciated. So we did laundry and took a shower yesterday and completely undid it in 3 miles. It's crazy. We still have a mile to go. We are about at the top. About a quarter mile to go. And we are feeling every bit of the 12 pounds, more or less, of food and water that we've got for this stretch. Ooh, that's a nice looking shelter. Double decker. It looks kind of new. We'll not be doing a fire. We haven't really done a fire since the first couple days when it was below freezing. Picnic table. Double decker. We did it, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Less than 2 hours.
Pretty good.
Nice.
All right, I want to show you kind of the layering system inside of the packs. This is called, we call it the lid. Some people call it the brain. Keep like toiletries and wipes, glasses, all that kind of stuff up on the top. And inside, on top, is food. So we got several days worth of food there, snacks, breakfast, everything else. Then I do my mat that we sleep on. Then electronics below that. Inside the pack here, I keep a fuel canister on one side and a fuel canister on the other. We typically don't need that much, but we just had it, so I'm packing it. And then the next layer down, so food and fuel, electronics. The next mid layer is the tent. I do a little fold in half on it so that it sits down in a pack nicely, which we don't need tonight. And then below that is keep a trash contractor bag. Inside of that, I keep clothes and my sleeping bag so that it's waterproof. So if it rains, this stuff never gets wet. Now, when I get real sweaty, I'll leave clothes on the outside to dry, or I fold this down and put my wet clothes on the top of that, between that and the tent. That way my clothes, when I get to camp, I always have dry clothes to put on.
All right, so this is my pack. In my lid, aka brain, I have my rain gear and my just toilet paper wipes. And then inside, I also do keep a poncho in here, extra rain gear. Inside, I keep everything in my bag. I don't have that big old tent, so I have space, but I fold my bag nice and to cover everything. In here, most of the time lately when we get to camp, it's cold, so I've got my puppy, I've got my food. This is all my 4 days of food. I do typically keep today's food on the outside, so when we stop for lunch, I don't have to actually go in my bag because I've got lunch food on my side pouch. And then I've just got kind of everything else. So I keep my clothes all tidy so it's easy and they're not loose. Another overlayer. And then I've got my toiletries and first aid. I've got our stove. This is more cooking, so I've got a cup, and I do have an extra fuel as well. And then this is my air mattress, and then my sleeping bag. That's everything inside.
Sweets hasn't even been here, but yet someone else has the same thought that she does. Always finding a face in all these different objects.
Oh.
So first step in getting our setup taken care of is we blow up the air mattress first. Get those nice. Now, some people carry like little mini pumps that are battery powered. And I say, who needs a pump when you got a wife on trail, you know?
I'm building up my lungs.
Yeah, she's trying to build her lung capacity.
Some people also have a system where they connect a bag,
like,
and they just
blow the air bag up,
bag and then roll it, and the air puffs it, so they don't have to use their lungs. But I think it's good practice to build up my lungs.
She's lung training for the big mountains up north. So we are hanging out here at the shelter. It sounds like a storm's coming in. We knew we expected a little bit of rain. The sky actually still looks a little clear, a little dark, maybe off that direction. But we hear a little thunder rumbling, and there's a couple of sprinkles that keep happening. But Sweets is down there getting some water. Another hiker joined us here doing some section hiking. He actually started in Georgia. He's made the section is as far as he can go before April. So he's pushing on through as well. But we're about to have a little dinner, setting up shop here a little bit for getting ready to eat, have a little food and rest up. There was a good little push up from down in Irwin. Yeah, we came up about 1,400 feet, I think, in elevation over. It's 4 miles total, but you didn't do anything till like after 2. So it was about 2 miles to spread that out. So it was a good little steep climb up to the shelter. Put us in a nice shelter, and we're about to have a little dinner.